Southern California. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Bobby Miller. What's the word on him?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
One down, and stepping in is the speedy Leonard Figueroa. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Checks over to first, back safely. Another move to first, and he's back again.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Well struck left field. That one's deep. And gone! A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Leonard Figueroa. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
So now 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kicks and deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Go ahead run on base. Leonard Figueroa up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. That misses. Ball 1.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Cuts swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Figueroa under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. We're through 5, all tied up at 3 apiece. And next to hit for Detroit, Leonard Figueroa. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
In time to Bush. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. So 1 out with 2 aboard. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammate.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. 1 run's in. Hidalgo headed for the plate. Safe! And it's 6-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now it's Mookie Betts. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Out towards right center field, Figueroa gliding as he moves to his left. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle on the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Figueroa pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Tigers 4. Bottom of the 8th. Bellinger up to hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Bellinger.
In the air, center field. Figueroa has this one sized up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Leonard Figueroa. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next.
Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza, 1 for 3. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one ripped. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.